So the Prophet ﷺ himself is to say, A'udhu billahi min adab al-qabr. Oh my Lord, I seek your protection from the punishment of the grave. And this is what we should be doing as well. This is the hadith which is narrated in Bukhari, by the way. And in another hadith, Prophet ﷺ said, تَسْمَعُهُ الْبَهَائِمُ كُلُّهَا. All of the animals can hear when he is being punished. Meaning every now and then, all animals, all types of animals can hear. And the Prophet ﷺ passed by 2 graves one time. This is also Sahih hadith in Bukhari and Muslim, where he saw 2 graves and the Sahabas were with him. And he went to a particular type of plant, and he cut off a bit of its branches and placed one on one grave and another one on the other grave with his hands. And they asked him, why did you do that, Ya Rasulullah? Because that's not normally what you do for people who have died, for their graves. This is not the norm. But the Prophet ﷺ did it especially just for these 2. He said, إِنَّهُمَا يُعَذَّبَانِ وَمَا يُعَذَّبَانِ بِكَبِيرٍ. They are being punished right now, but they are not being punished with something big. What he means by something big, meaning in our eyes, we don't consider it as a huge thing, but to Allah it is a big thing. That's why they're being punished, because Allah doesn't punish you for something small. He'll punish you for something that's severe, that's really severe. But in our eyes we don't see it as severe because we take it for granted. He said the first person is being punished because he used to spread rumors about people and causes bad reputation to others, causes fitna, by spreading rumors and gossiping about people, lies about people. And the second person, he used to not urinate in privacy. So he would urinate in open and people would see his private part, just like that. In another tafsir, it tells us, and Allah knows best, that he didn't cleanse himself from urination. He used to pray like that, with the impurities deliberately. Allah knows best. Either of them are big sins. He said, I placed those clovers. Maybe because of my hands placing them, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala will lessen their punishment until the clovers have withered away. And these were Muslims from the Ummah of the Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam. Or actually Zayd ibn Thabit radiallahu anhu narrated that once while the Messenger of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala was passing through a grove or a grave owned by the tribe of Banu Najjar, Arabic tribe called Banu Najjar, the Prophet ﷺ was seated on his camel or his mule, and the mule unexpectedly turned its course, and it seemed that it would throw him down. It was about to throw the Prophet ﷺ off it, as if it's afraid of something, like when a horse sees a snake. All of a sudden, 5 or 6 graves came into view. The Prophet ﷺ inquired, does anyone know who are buried in these graves? And a man said, I do. Or a companion of the Prophet said, I do. And he asked, when did they die? The Prophet ﷺ asked. And the companion replied, during the days of Jahiliyyah, yani the days before Islam came up. The Prophet ﷺ remarked, they are undergoing punishment in the grave. Were I not afraid that you would not be able to bury your dead, I would have prayed to God to let you to hear a part of the punishment of the grave that I am hearing. And if it wasn't that I knew that you bury each other, I would have let you hear. Asked Allah to let you hear what I'm hearing right now. But if you were to hear it, you probably wouldn't bury each other anymore. After saying this, the Prophet ﷺ turned towards us and observed. He said, seek the protection of Allah from the punishment of hell. We all said, A'udhu billahi min adab al-qabr, min adab al-nar. Prophet ﷺ then said, seek the protection of Allah from the punishment of the grave. He said, A'udhu billahi min adab al-qabr. The Prophet ﷺ then said, seek the protection of Allah from every mischief, manifest as well as hidden. So they said, نعوذ بالله من الفتن ما ظهر منها وما بطن. The Prophet ﷺ then said, seek the protection of Allah from the gravest mischief of Dajjal. So we said, نعوذ بالله من فتنة الدجال. This is the hadith of Prophet ﷺ, which is narrated correctly in Muslim. And also there is a hadith of the Prophet ﷺ, which is in Bukhari and Muslim, that now I would like to take you on that journey just for a little while to witness what is happening in the life of al-barzakh right now. As we are living now, things in the barzakh that are occurring. Firstly, before I mention this hadith, the Prophet ﷺ told us that when a person dies, their soul goes to a place, a destination that you and I cannot see or witness in the barzakh world. The soul goes either to where the believing souls and good souls are gathered, or it goes to where the disbelieving souls and the filthy or the bad souls are gathered. And neither of the two meet each other. They're in bliss, they're in punishment. And when the believing soul goes to the believing place, the believing dead people, their souls run to it. Like a person who is traveling, going overseas, you know how everyone runs to you to ask you about family and friends that they have back at where you came from, right? How are they doing? How's their health? So similarly, in the barzakh world, the believing souls run to this new soul that is just a fresh dead person, and they ask them about their brothers, their sisters, mothers, fathers, children, relatives, friends who they have left behind. What are they asking them about? They are asking them about their faith. They're asking them about their deeds. How are they doing? Are they coming close to Allah? Have they gone astray? What's happening to them? So it means that they miss them. They miss them and they want the best for them, but they don't know what's happening to them. So this freshly dead person says to them what he knows about them. If he tells them good, they become happy, because they know that if they die now, they're going to meet them, they're going to be with them. Especially family, yani parents and children, family, brothers and sisters, because Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala says in the Quran, وَالَّذِينَ آمَنُوا وَاتَّبَعَتْهُمْ ذُرِّيَّتَهُمْ بِإِيمَانٍ أَلْحَقْنَا بِهِمْ ذُرِّيَّتَهُمْ بِإِيمَانٍ أَلْحَقْنَا بِهِمْ ذُرِّيَّتَهُمْ وَمَا أَلَتْنَاهُمْ مِنْ عَمَلِهِمْ مِنْ شَيْءٍ. And those who believe truly, and they died, Allah and their offspring believed with them, and they died, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala will reunite them together and will not take any of their rewards away.